What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. In today's video, just wanted to quickly show you guys what the Ruby version or the Tier 2 Evolution version of the Shaquille O'Neal starter card looks like for the Myteam game mode in 2K21. This is one of the 5 cards that you can choose to start from. Obviously, it's going to be an Emerald when you start out, and then it goes up 1, and then obviously to Ruby after that. But this is one of the 5 cards that you can choose, which is Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, and Dwayne Wade. So those are the 5 cards they can choose from. I just chose Shaquille O'Neal over a point guard because I feel like there's a lot of rewards players in this game already that we've seen that have been point guards, and just in general, I feel like it's easier to work with a decent point guard rather than working with a really bad center that doesn't really rebound that well or play any defense. And with Shaquille O'Neal, even as an Emerald, the lowest version of the Evolution, you know you're going to get some good stuff out of this card, especially when you do get it to Ruby. Unfortunately, I'm not using this card anymore because I did actually end up pulling a Diamond last night center. So I'm not going to be really using Shaq a lot in terms of the actual starting lineup, but he will be on my bench. Alright guys, so really quick, I just want to show you guys the evolution screen so that you guys can see that I cannot actually upgrade this evolution card anymore. And also I just want to quickly talk about the actual levels. It didn't really take me a whole lot of time to get this to Ruby, as it probably didn't take a lot of people either. I was playing the 3 versus 3 offline pretty much the entire time. It only took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to actually get this Shaquille O'Neal card fully to the Ruby evolution level. The first level doesn't really matter because it's only like 6 points I think you have to get in one game, and then it's 6 rebounds I think, or maybe 10 rebounds. I think I got it in like 1 or 2 games, so it's not really too much to worry about for the first level. But the second level is 150 points for both versions, or whatever side you want to go to for your last stat upgrade, which is it's like defensive athleticism and then athleticism IQ or something like that, I believe. Both of them to complete it are 150 points each. And then also you can choose between either getting 25 blocks or I think it's 50 rebounds. Either or, you'll probably get both of them around the same time, to be honest with you guys. But I chose the defensive rebounding one that gave you like +7 rebounding, I think, for offensive and defensive rebounding, which isn't too bad. So at the end of the day, it's a pretty decent card they give you for not having to spend a lot of time to upgrade it. And obviously, it does cap out at Ruby, which is a overall 89 rating. So quickly going over the badges that comes on this card. You got 9 gold, 5 silver, 5 bronze. The gold ones are Relentless Finisher, Post Spin Technician, Putback Boss, Moving Truck, Rebound Chaser, Worm, Back Down Punisher. That's probably the best one on this card, to be honest with you guys, is Back Down Punisher. Contact Finisher, like, it helps but it doesn't, but it's just like the shot stick and just everything with like taking shots and layups in this game is just, I don't know. It's just taking a long time to get used to. Brick Wall, Drop Stepper, Lob City Finisher, Box, Deep Hooks, Pick and Roller. That one doesn't make any sense because it seems like sometimes this Shaq card just doesn't know what the hell it's doing in terms of pick and rolls. It just doesn't want to cut. It doesn't want to do any pick and rolls correctly when I'm actually using the pick and roll setting in game. Rim Protector, Intimidator, Pogo Stick, Post Move Lockdown. Post Move Lockdown is definitely underrated, even though it is only a bronze. Super good and super useful in this card. Tireless, Defender, and Alpha Dog. Alright guys, so lastly for the stats, we have 87 offense, 86 defense. This might be different or maybe like vice versa stats. I'm not 100% sure because obviously when you get to the last tier for Evolution, you can choose like what side you're leaning towards. So just keep that in mind. Everyone's cards might not have the exact same stats. So going over some of the main stats, I'm not going to go over all of them or every single one. I'm just going to go over kind of the important ones that a lot of people would look for in a card that is used for a center position. So we have shooting, which is driving layup 75, post fade 70. Please don't ever try post fade with this card. It is absolutely just atrocious, and you're probably going to get your shot blocked every time you try doing it anyways. Post hook at 86, post moves at 85, drawing foul at 88, close shot at 86. I will say one thing though, the post like move attributes in this card are kind of weak compared to what I thought they'd be. I mean, you'd think they'd be higher for how many post shots and inside range you have with this card. Standing dunk at 90, driving dunk at 80. For defense, this is obviously the thing that everyone's going to be worried about. Blocking at 82. You'd think the blocking on this Shaq card is honestly 99. The amount of blocks I've gotten so quickly with this card is actually unreal. The amount of steals I have also gotten this card is actually pretty crazy. It's actually kind of lit, to be honest. Interior defense 78, and then the rebounding is at 87. So the rebounding is one of the big stats for this card that upgrades when you keep on upgrading this card. I believe it starts at 80 overall for offense and defensive rebounding when it's at Emerald. And then obviously when you max out to Ruby, it goes to 87. And I don't think there's really anything else that's important. The offensive consistency is super weird considering the fact that it's 90, but the defensive consistency is at 75. And also, the one thing that I want to talk about is his stamina. His stamina is at pretty much 90, almost at 89. I feel like that's kind of absurdly high for a card like Shaq. And also, considering the fact that he's a center, I feel like previously in other 2Ks, I feel like their stamina for a card like Shaq or anyone like a big center, I feel like their stamina would not be 89. I swear to God, this Shaq card probably has higher stamina than my Ruby Klay Thompson, if we're being realistic here. But I think that's really the main attributes. I don't really think people care about tendencies, so yeah, I'll show a couple of the post ones. Shooting from the post tendency 99, and the post hook right tendency is 99. Obviously, he's right-handed, so his left post tendency is going to be pretty bad. But other than that, that's about it for the stats. It's a super underrated card, honestly, guys. If you guys are trying to figure out what card to start out with or what card to pick when you first start playing Myteam, I would highly recommend using this Shaq card. It is super, super good. You will not regret using it, and you're going to have a lot of fun using it as well. Also, guys, really quickly, I just want to talk about triple threat and why I think it's the best method that you can currently use in the game right now to rank up your evolution card. So for me, I was using this to rank up my Shaq card, obviously, and all I did was I just played off-ball defense with Shaq and just got like 15 rebounds every single game. Threw him about 10 to 12 points per game as well. And you guys can see I only have 9 wins in here. I've only played one game of domination when I got 3 stars against the New York Knicks. So including these 9 wins, a couple of L's against the CPU because they do play pretty hard. These games are pretty hard compared to 2K20, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, like I said, it only took me 2 hours to get my card to Ruby, so it just gives you guys a pretty decent idea of how long it'll take you guys to rank up whatever evolution card you guys chose to start with as well. But I just want to throw this in there because I think some people might not like playing triple threat, and this is kind of the best cheese method that you can use to rank up any evolution card. But guys, that is going to about do it for the video today. I think I'll make a update video on what my current starting lineup looks in maybe a day or two, because right now I feel like it's kind of just like a loser squad, I guess, if you will. I've been putting a bunch of time into this game, but I feel like it's still not the best lineup that I could possibly have. So I'll give you guys an update video on that probably tomorrow or the day after that. But also, let me know what you guys want to see in terms of content for 2K, because never really like made any content or streamed or done anything for 2K as far as I can remember. I played 2K a lot, but I've never really made content, so I'm hoping you guys can help me with what you guys want to see, whether it's like challenge videos or certain underrated cards that are cheap. Anything, whatever it is, make sure you guys let me know down in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching. Drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.